This is a Global Player original podcast.
Don't scroll too far up. They might. Right.
Oh, no,
okay.
I'm nervous for you. Singing God Save the King with him there.
It's different.
Just random showbiz name drop there. Do you remember we sung Piano Man with the Jonas Brothers?
If you're going to smuggle a harmonica, where would you smuggle it?
We were on a few pints then. I
was
remember
a
coming
bit
out
pissed.
Yeah, I remember coming out that interview.
I got Nick, you had Joe, and
How
you had
many are
Kevin.
there?
You just went,
Three.
so, Jonas.
I said, come here, Jonas.
Capital Breakfast after the Show podcast.
Hello and welcome to Capital Breakfast after the show. I'm Jordan North. He's Chris Stark, and over there is a very cold and quite wound up Sian Welby. You've had
Honestly,
a day of it. Why did
She's
we
just
put you under?
tapping away on her phone there, Jordan. No doubt to the agent.
Straight to engineering.
This is not acceptable.
Well, I've got cold in my bones, and now I'm just freezing, and I'll be cold all day now.
Yes.
It's there. The cold's gone in. I don't know how.
It's just gone cold, and then they've got aircon on, and you always put right. I hate being right under the aircon.
I don't like being in a draft. First world problem.
Sian Welby will not be in a draft.
Never put
When
Welby in
recording.
a draft, let me tell you, because it's got me well annoyed. Yeah, it's such a first world problem, but it is. I am freezing cold in that studio, and even on a sunny day, I can't dress for summer because I'm having to put a winter coat on.
But no one else seems to get affected. I think this is the weather fighting back at your previous life.
What, as a weather
As
girl?
a weather girl, it's the
Yeah.
weather. You've been singled out. It's a curse that you've got to live with.
Maybe that's it. Years of getting it wrong on Channel
Years
5.
of getting it
Finally coming to haunt
Oh
me.
God, don't say that. How many times do I get it wrong every day on Capital? It's so hard because you see it. You go on the app, you look, it says it's going to be a rainy one today, and then someone will text in going, cracking flags though, yeah.
I know, mate. And sometimes you really commit to the weather chat, and I'm looking at it, and I'm looking at my screen going, I don't want to say he's wrong because I think it's worse for it to seem like chaos, but I worry we're becoming fake news.
What with the weather?
It's like it's almost like you pluck the weather out of anywhere.
This
and then
week.
we tell the nation it's that. I'm like,
Maybe avoid from
I get
now
a
on.
little prep sheet at the start of the show, and then on there, I'm pretty sure it said, again, I can't back this up because it's well known I can make stuff up, but I'm pretty sure I said it's going to snow on Tuesday in 30 counties across the UK. I don't even think the UK has 30 counties.
Oh, God. What I would say is that from when I used to do the weather, the most exaggerated headlines, for some weird reason, are Daily Mail when it comes to weather. And I don't know why they've got this thing about heightening the weather out, but of all the ones, if you hear the words like Snowmageddon or whatever, or Arctic Blizzard, it normally is the Daily Mail, and everywhere else is like, oh, it's all right.
To be fair, the only time I can remember in recent years when we got it right was years ago, was Beast from the East.
That was 2010.
That was that? No.
Wasn't it?
There might be one in 2010.
It was
there
late-
was
it was
one
later.
in 2010.
it was
There's one
later
in
because I
2018,
remember going.
19.
I was going to say because I remember driving to a gig and in the middle of that Beast from the East thing, and was convinced it was all going to go wrong.
Greg was doing a
Yes.
3-peak challenge at the old place,
was
and
it.
he had to stop halfway
was it.
through. And I remember getting off the tube, and because I didn't live in London at the time, it was 2018, I'm being told, going from the tube to my hotel and literally just getting sodden with snow.
But you're living off Beast from the East, and we've moved on. That was nearly 10 years ago.
Yeah.
It was 8 years ago. So,
God.
look, anyway, sorry about the fake news that comes with our show. We will get better.
As is Am.
As is Am.
All right, so cracking on. I haven't missed 3 episodes.
You have.
Well,
I 3 episodes.
I don't like missing episodes, so I've not been on the last 3 purely because it's just been busy. Last week I had to go off and...
You've had Billie Eilish. You've
Yes.
had...
No, one was legitimate, Sian. We'll give him that.
Yeah.
You had to go and interview Billie Eilish, so obviously we did the podcast as you went and did that. That's fair enough. That's the splitting of labour on this show.
Yes.
That's
You're right.
fine.
One was to go and line my own pockets. I'm not going to...
One was for his own.
Yeah,
So-
that was cheeky. I know the one.
I said to the agent, I was like, you pulled a blinder there. Yeah. I had to... It was just things are busy, so I had to go off and film for something. We always see Vanessa
Lovely
Feltz,
Vanessa Feltz
don't we?
out there.
We always see-
Jordan, I believe that if you aren't doing this podcast because you're going off for your own sort of commercial venture or earning a bit of money from doing something,
I'm not here
absolutely
for a
fine.
long time.
Absolutely fine. But me and Sian and the rest of the listeners, everyone who subscribes to this podcast should benefit.
Okay.
There should be part of the pot.
This might sound a bit
Agree?
dark, but okay, agree. But in my defence, the
what we're
reason why
looking
I'm working a bit extra at the moment is my mum said something to me. You know, when I went to my dad's 60th.
Oh, don't.
Right.
We've had one of these talks.
Where's this going?
Go on.
She said something to me. She went, now you know me and your dad are getting on. I was like, yeah. And she said, he'll be all right in a home and you lot can look after him, but I've no daughters. So she said, you put enough away to make sure I'm looked after. And just walked off.
What a mic drop. Incredible from Wendy there. That is such a good... I'm just going to get him while the heart's... Like on the 60th, while the emotions are high.
She said,
yeah,
I don't
good.
want any sons of mine pulling my knickers up. That's what she said. Right.
I think your mum is such an icon.
So
and she's right, because you're going to have to look after her. And naturally, I would say, girls and their mums, you do. You look after each
said,
other.
If your dad... I know it's quite dark. She went, you'll be fine. You can all look after your dad. But me, I don't want any of you bathing me. She said, put some money aside for your mum. And just walked off. And I was like...
So this is what we're doing it all for now, is
This
it?
is what I'm working for.
The Wendy Knickers Up Fund.
I don't have any kids, so it's to make sure my mum's looked after.
Oh,
she
bless.
said that. It's not really that. It's not really that. But she kind of looked at me and said, I'm not joking. I'm not
That's
joking.
very sweet.
So I've got a forfeit.
Well, yeah, we were just trying to think of a little forfeit on the way here, and we just want something that we can sort of box off this episode, really. I think that's fair enough.
Get it done.
And not too messy, because other people use the podcast studios. News agents will be in here before you know it. So what we've decided on, and I think it's the right thing to do, is we get access to your phone and we find one picture which we're allowed to display in the podcast here.
Can I say,
ideally with a bit of a story.
I don't dare look through the camera roll. So, Chris, as a mate, I think you should look through it in case there are incriminating pics.
Yeah, I think if there's nudes or something, you don't mind me seeing nudes.
I mean, there's not... There might
And
be...
I won't select one of those. I'll select a photo that intrigues me. Okay.
He strikes me... Right, let's play vibes. He's giving me the vibe that he has ailments, like pictures of like a scab on his knee or a weird rash that he's gone, what's this? Will this kill me?
Don't scroll too far up. And they might... Right,
Oh, no,
okay.
I'm nervous for you.
Okay.
I don't know if I'd let anyone on my
No,
camera roll.
I want one we don't know the story of, so we know the story of that one.
What one?
What one's that? Oh, we know that
Let's have a
story.
look.
I've not seen it in colour, mind.
Oh, that was the picture from the photo shoot that didn't get allowed.
The fully naked one with the cock in the sock. That was
it
all above board. It was for
all
soccer
I
aid.
agree.
Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff.
Bear in mind, there's a few progress pictures I'm doing at the moment.
Okay.
So I'm trying, because again, I am like a nana. I'm being told to stay off the weighing scales. Not good for you.
It's not. It gets
And
in your head.
right, seriously, it does. I always try and weigh myself on a Friday because I'm a nana.
Oh.
And now my mate's like, just take body pics. So there might be a few of them in there.
I'm glad you're doing that because I do think you see yourself in a totally different way than we do.
He takes 100 photos every time he takes one.
Oh, I know.
It's
What are
one
you
of those
looking
that's
at
quite
there?
tedious to get through.
Just give us some notes on what you're seeing.
All right. Well, I'll give you an option.
Okay.
So there's one photo here which it seems to be a picture of a number of plates.
Yeah. So they're the plates brought back from Spain.
Oh, the ones that smashed in your bag.
Yeah, they're the ones that survived. So they were the I'm into my Spanish crockery at the moment. So this is so nerve-wracking, someone scrolling through your picture.
There's a picture of
Did you
an
just
Enid
fart then?
Blyton book called The Magic Clock.
Right. That's a very good reason to put that up. So I found this when I went on holiday, and there's a good story behind it. That was my favourite.
Right. Should we go with this then?
Yeah.
What, the magic clock?
The Magic Clock,
Yeah.
or do you not?
Well,
that's not
why is it-
titillating you enough?
Let
Well,
me-
not really.
I
'cause don't-
found this
I
on
feel-
holiday in a villa, right?
I want a selfie or something a bit more. I think because it is a forfeit.
Can I explain this? I
Yes,
found
go on.
this on holiday in a villa, and it was my favourite book as a kid. And I put it in the WhatsApp group and said, do you remember I took this book everywhere? And I was in the car, and I was on the way back from my grandma's, and I opened my book and I burst out crying because my brother had drawn willies on every one of the characters, right? And I'll never forget the time. My own mum and dad couldn't stop laughing, right? So they were laughing and I were crying. And I was like, do you remember this childhood trauma? What are you looking at there? Oh, that's a good one.
Why have you got? What? Why have
look
you got
at
the
that.
Boris Johnson?
Look, it says it's a joke. It's a meme. It says show that. We can put that up. It's about AI. Look, read it and look at it.
It's a picture of Boris Johnson and how to tell if a picture is AI.
But look at it closer.
Oh, yeah.
Let me see.
He's got a foot for a hand and stuff.
It's
Oh,
like
I
there's inconsistencies
see.
in a picture, foot for a hand, that sort
Lovely.
of thing. Okay, right, last chance, because then we've got to move on.
What? I am actually worried.
No, don't be worried.
Why don't you do a real
Yeah.
spin the
no,
wheel,
maybe
like the Wheel of Fortune?
No, don't.
Why?
Don't. Because what have we got?
No, there's nothing.
Go back
there's
in
nothing
time,
bad.
like
That's
2012.
nothing bad.
That's actually worrying. Just pick one from there.
He's sweating.
Just pick one from
He's
there.
leapt out of his seat. He's leapt
Right,
out
there
of his
we
seat.
go.
Right, what have you
Pick
done?
that.
Wheel of Fortune, what you got?
I've got his boiled egg.
Great. You are actually quite an innocent soul.
Send that into podcast group anyway. We'll get it up on the screen.
Your camera roll is all just food and bits.
It's my boiled egg.
Can I just say, your camera reel, the best thing that AI can do for you right now is basically say, I want 1 or 2 versions of every photo that I've got.
Otherwise, delete.
He's got, but like whenever he takes a photo of someone, it's 100 photos on there.
And you don't need that many. You really don't. In fact, that's your homework. Don't panic. Take 100 pictures when you're taking pictures. Just take 1 or 2, and then because genuinely, it's a decluttering of the mind. That is.
Do them good. Why is taking a photograph now? When you take one or you give your phone to someone, it's like the polite thing to do is they go like,
Yeah, because you've got to get all the angles.
I've taken a lot there, and
you go,
then you say
"No."
thank you.
You say thank you. You've got 30 pictures to look
It's like-
through. Yeah, I'm actually with you on that. Take 1 or 2 good ones. I'm a good photographer.
You are the best.
I always think in another life I would do
my
that.
screensaver's a picture you took way before we even worked on Capital Breakfast together at my
There
house.
you go.
She is good.
she's
But
very
she does all the where you go into the advanced settings. And you
Tweak the
adjust
colours.
brightness.
If you can tweak the colours and the sharpness of a picture, wow.
But the time she takes on it, it's no life.
No, it's no,
It's no
it's
life.
no way to live.
It's not. But did you miss me last week then?
Yeah, we
No,
did.
we did.
I felt like we got through a lot on the podcast though without you. I felt like there was a really
was very
good
productive.
sort of brainstorming.
We started brainstorming ideas.
I've got the iPad. I always move it on and get us on to the next topic. Have you not noticed? My job here goes unnoticed.
No, it doesn't go unnoticed. You're very good.
I
You're
move us
navigating the room.
I think, yeah.
No, go on. This is an open space. Come on, this is after the show. It's where we can take a bit longer. You know, we don't have ads to do.
I think you're giving the iPad as a kind of same way I give one to my child. Like,
Don't, I'm going to die. The iPad's not even on. He's just been told to hold it. It just helps.
Put some headphones on an episode of Peppa Pig.
it just helps you feel in control of the room a bit.
Makes me feel important.
Oh.
I've got it all on a screen.
You're
I
a
know, but I
sweet
don't have my
soul.
glasses on, and I'm not wearing. As soon as I start wearing my glasses in work, that'll be it.
Hey, can I just say though, just quickly, random pivot. Ben Shepherd got a pair of new glasses. It was on This Morning of the Week, and I thought they are so cool. They actually really suited him, and I actually do think you could get away with glasses.
I've got 3 pairs. I've got 3 decent pairs that I wear. I wore them all on the tour and everything.
He looks better in glasses. Honestly, I'm not just saying it. He
I
really
haven't
does.
I can't remember because I've
might
seen you in
have to
ages.
start when on my screen in the studio. You know, we have
Oh,
our
yeah,
little
tell
notes
him
on
the
stuff.
Zoom.
I'm on 200 on Zoom.
I mean, 200
Two-
soon. That-
Did you not know? Sean said the other day, she went, how big's that? I went, I'm zoomed in 200.
You know, when you see like a grandma using an iPad for a phone and she's got like the fold case, he's literally a week away from
Should
that.
see the buttons on my phone at home.
Do you know, Sean,
One of those big ones.
A big, massive button.
the lad who drives me to gigs when I go DJ somewhere. So I always sit in the front
Yes.
as well because I, have a bit of a chat.
Yeah,
Sometimes have
nice.
a little beer in the front. He'll be driving, and his phone, bless him, his sight's not great, and his phone, the words are really big. So whenever he gets a text, to him it looks like probably only he can see it. But it's really quite.
It's like an auto cue.
I really see it. It's like my eyes are almost diverted to it. I have to pretend to have not seen it.
From his
Massive.
wife.
Yeah.
When you're home.
From the doctor.
What's he like? Has he gone to sleep yet?
Oh, crikey.
I will start wearing my glasses, I will. I've got them in my bag. Shall I get them?
Yeah, go on. Put
I'll
them
get
on.
'em.
Might as well. Let's see if it changes you.
I will, because then I might be able to...
So, by the way, the picture that I found in Jordan's phone, what we're going to do is it will flash up on the podcast here.
At some point.
At some point. Hopefully it has already, but I just thought I'd add that to our
Just
to-do
a bit
list
of
as we're recording.
subliminal.
Listen, when he comes in with the glasses, they do genuinely...
The only thing with these...
They do look
The
good.
only thing with these is these are the glasses. I've worn them in work once.
I like the case.
And
Are they M&S?
our boss, James Rea's got the exact same ones.
Oh.
I always feel like...
Oh, yeah. You do
trying
look great in them.
Intimidate. Oh, see, I can read that.
Have you got a pair with like a brown rim?
Yeah, I've got
Yeah,
them. I've lost
lovely.
them. I've got a black pair as well. My black pair. So I've got a parent living room and a parent bedroom and a pair I have in my. I need them for bedroom. You know what? It's
I don't
very
wanna know.
important to have your glasses on. How old are we? Seriously? No, it is important to have a parent bedroom.
Is it?
Yeah.
So you just sort of strategically place them around
Yeah,
there.
basically. The only thing is, it can be quite off-putting when you've got a money bedroom and they steam up. You know, hang on a sec, love.
Steaming.
It's happening again. Hang on. No, you carry on. You carry on with that, and I'll just be 2 minutes.
Christ,
Oh.
not why you're doing that. For God's sake, right.
All right. Oh yeah. All right. Well, no, it's all right. I'll crack on.
Polishing his lenses.
Oh, so that's so much. I actually might have to start wearing them in work.
Well, yes. If you're meant to wear them, then you should wear them, and you look fantastic in them as well.
Cheers.
In the words of Harrison Ford, move it along.
Moving along quickly.
along.
At the time of recording, you were hanging out with the King last night. This was amazing. This event you were at.
Well, do you remember? Because it was called the Princess Trust and now it's the King's Trust, and it is that charity that he's been doing. Well, it was 50 years of celebrating it. So 50 years he's done it, supporting young kids and people have got like such a tough life. Like it really was quite humbling, and it was very positive because you can get in a mindset that everything is very negative. And so it kind of reminds you that there's loads of really awesome, good people. But yeah, talk about weird red carpet situation. Like it was the earliest. I had to be on that red carpet for 4:20 in the afternoon, which is odd.
That's well early for red carpet.
And they
isn't it?
completely closed it down at 5, let the King and Queen walk down it. But in the meantime, like George Clooney walks past.
Mad.
Benedict Cumberbatch was there.
Because usually at 4 o'clock, it's like when they've got, it's if you're early.
Normally if you're working it. Yeah, so that was quite random. And there was a few bits like singing God Save the King with him there.
Hits different.
Yeah, it hits different. And then I imagined what it's
Did you
like for
change
him.
it to you?
God
God
save
save you.
our gracious you.
Did you
You.
not point at him?
Long live our noble you.
you.
God,
God
save our king.
you.
Yeah, well, I thought for him, he's got to stand there and not sing along, and it's probably the closest to a happy birthday moment you can get.
Yeah, it'd be awkward.
He's got everyone almost singing happy birthday at him. He can't sing along because he can't be like, God save myself. But fair play to him. I've got a bit of a soft spot for old Charles.
He's all right, Charles.
He's got Riz.
Do you know what? He does have Riz, and I will say that. He's got a bit of charisma that we haven't had in a long time.
He's won you over since his tour of America, hasn't he?
He has won me over.
Yeah.
He's charmed me. Yeah, because I've seen glimpses of it. I remember when he did the repair shop. That was when I first saw a different side of
Camilla.
him.
You're right.
Yeah.
And he was really funny in it. And then I saw him I forgot who he met, but he did a massive group hug with a load of people on a royal visit, and he just let them group hug him. I was like, legend. I remember he did a spud with someone once, legend. And as things were going, I was like, I think he's all right.
Yeah, he is. He's good. He is. William's all right as well,
Yeah.
We've been lucky enough to meet him. He's just sound. You forget he's proper down to earth and you think you're a king.
Yeah.
You don't want him
mad.
being too down to earth, though, because you still want a bit of air and mystique about him.
Yeah.
But giving a hug or telling you what they've had for the tea, fine. But you still want to...
Yeah.
yeah.
So it depends where you stand on it all, isn't it? But I love kind of the tradition of it all, and having royals and a royal family, and I don't know, sort of how I grew up. I
Same.
guess.
My dad was in the Queen's Lancashire Regiment, so we were brought up to be royals.
Yeah.
I've had a
What-
beer with Prince William.
That's awesome.
That was great. In fact, I had a few beers, and then I needed the toilet. Let me ask you how you deal with this situation. So, Prince William's in front, and I've got to the end of the pint. So, I sort of know we'll probably wrap this up soon and then go to the toilet, right? I'll go on the way out. But I looked up and he sort of looked like he wanted to continue. So, you know, where you get a vibe, we'll have another pint sort of thing when you're in the pub. It's like, we'll have, you know, when you say we'll have one for the road and it goes on another 10 pints.
Mate, you can say to your kids you've had a pint with a king
I
of
know.
England. This is
A few
class.
pints. And
This
I
is-
looked up and I at that point, because I'd had a couple of beers, I sort of wanted to address that thing that was going on in my head to kind of know, are we having another pint? In which case I'll go to the loo now.
Yes.
Or, are we wrapping this up?
And then
so
I'll
I can go
stay,
to the
and then
loo?
I'll... Yes, okay.
But because we're a couple of beers in, I've then said that. So there was a moment of silence where it sort of, you know, as it normally does in a conversation. And I looked up at him and I said, are we having another one? In which case, I'll just run to the toilet now, if that's okay, because I really need to piss. And you should have seen the people behind him.
Like almost just gobsmacked.
Like,
Can you say
Did you
this?
say, I need a piece to the king? This is why we love you, Star King.
Wow.
What, did
And
you have
how
another
did he
pint?
react to that?
yeah, and he was like, yeah, sure.
He went, I'll just have a slash and go and get one in myself.
It wasn't quite like worded quite like that. He was like, no, we'll have another one.
Do you know
we
what?
had a
I
pint,
knew he'd have another
pint.
one.
And then it was only when I was on the toilet in Kensington Palace that I thought to myself, this is a phenomenal
Wait,
thing.
this was at Kensington Palace?
He's upstairs
Are you
waiting.
in for you to finish on the royal throne, as it were?
I'll give you another bit of this story.
Yes, please.
Someone was in the toilet before. I think I can say someone was in the toilet before.
Wasn't Kate, was it?
No.
Oh, okay.
And
Bloody,
they
I
came
would have
out.
gone in just for
So
a
I
laugh
was-
and gone, bloody hell, Kate. Could have sprayed some hair freshener, love.
Can you imagine? This is what I would be very nervous about you going.
You got
quite
any
an old-fashioned-
Fabries?
It's quite an old-fashioned loo, and because it's a palace, and so I was then stressing in the toilet because I was thinking they're going to now think I've taken advantage of the situation, and I've upgraded from the original we.
Yeah. To a, I can say I did this here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kind of at his expense of time. Whereas I wasn't being that disrespectful. It's just someone else was in the loo that I was in at the time. So I was almost like, God, hurry up. I'm just going to have to go up and pretend I've been, which would be the worst of all things.
So you've got to go
So I'd
and
be
get-
go up, needing a wee, primed for one, but never happened.
Oh,
and I've got
no.
a full pint upstairs.
Oh, okay. I mean, the whole thing's quite stressful.
Oh, there you go.
Mad situation. But the reason I say it is because I just want to underline what you were saying there, which is in all the pomp and that, and all the stuff you see, news, world tours, all that sort of thing. Actually having a pint with Prince William was such an amazing thing because you really see how, I don't want to use the word normal, it's the wrong word for it, but
Maybe
you know when you
grounded.
meet random people in a pub, and obviously he's not random because he's one of the most famous people on the planet, but you find things to get on with and you have chats with people. It's actually, I wish everyone could sit down with him and have a pint because he's got unreal stories and he's an amazing person to just talk to. And the stuff he does with men's mental health and that, a lot of which actually I believe goes under the surface, it isn't reported. Even the stuff you see that he's doing with it is phenomenal.
I bet.
So yeah, I ever since that, I always seen him in a bit of a different light.
Are you both like patrons of the King's Trust then? How's it work?
I've done some stuff with Prince's Trust.
Yeah, I was. It was the first time I've ever been to anything like that.
Tell everyone about, what's her name?
Oh, Rita Ora.
Rita Ora.
Yeah, because the thing is, it's not quite royal variety because the idea it's actually giving out awards. It's almost a mixture of Pride of Britain and the royal variety. So you've got some acts and songs and whatever, and then you've got people that have done brilliant things getting awards. But not on my bingo card was Rita Ora popping up, singing "Dream a Little Dream." I think it's called Stars. Da, da, da,
Yeah.
da, da. So she sings this.
Dream a
Who sings
little
that?
dream.
Dream a little dream. na,
Is
na,
it
na.
Marilyn Monroe?
She looked very Marilyn, and I honestly thought she was going to do something very Marilyn Monroe. But then she whacks out a harmonica, and we've interviewed her for the last 10 years at least, right? I've never known her play the harmonica. I've never seen her ever do that or say that that's her secret talent. I also didn't see her walk on with it, and it just appeared.
That's mad, isn't it?
Where did she get it
So
from?
it's like a magic trick.
So where she
and-
pulled it out from?
Yeah.
Was
I
it
don't
in a
know.
bra? Or?
I genuinely don't know.
I've always wanted to play I'd love to play harmonica and smoke a rollie.
I'd love to play harmonica, but do it to the Billy Joel song "Piano Man." You know. You want to be able to be in a pub and do 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 do. I'm not
I
doing
think
that
having a
well.
few of those in your arsenal just to bring out, it might be like a lock in at a pub, and you just have it in your back pocket. Like
Yeah.
this is it. It's organically happening, and I'm going to whack this out and be the hero.
That's why I want to play piano, just to go on a pub piano and just go do do. It's everyone's dream.
If you're going to smuggle a harmonica, where would you smuggle it?
It's a few places.
Just random showbiz name drop there. Do you remember we sung Piano Man with the Jonas Brothers? We sang
We
by
did
each
sing
other.
that
we
song with
did.
the Jonas
Isn't
Brothers.
that mad?
We were
In a
pissed
pub?
then. We were on a few pints then. I
was
remember
a
coming out
bit
that-
pissed.
Yeah, I remember coming out
Is
of that
that
interview
real?
because the pints were just flowing.
You were all drinking Guinness and I was on double gin and tonics. I was utterly smashed. By the end, Chris couldn't remember who was who and just calling them all Jonas.
Yeah, you just kept going. So, because we got taken off with a Jonas each. I forgot who
Jonas.
mine it was, and I remember.
We each assigned a Jonas.
A Jonas.
Yeah, and I remember you forgetting which one it was.
I didn't
and you
know
just
one.
went,
I got Nick, you had Joe, and
How
you had
many are
Kevin.
there?
you just went,
3.
so,
Three.
Jonas.
I said, "Come here, Jonas."
All right, so I had to leave the pod recording last time I was here to go and interview Billie Eilish. Yes, on the roof here at Global Towers. It started, the weather at the moment's been so shit. So it should be what we thought would be a nice, lovely day in London. It was freezing. I think it started raining at one point as well. But just want to give you a little behind the scenes of my very British day out with Billie Eilish. She's my favourite person to interview now. She gets
Nice.
me.
Really?
She gets the show.
Good.
Yeah, she's great, and I know she does it with other radio stations and stuff like that. But yeah, we interviewed her on the top of the roof, and it was one of them where every question I had on my cue card I didn't even need. It was just a proper genuine chat, which you can watch, by the way, on Global Player.
We ended up singing with her. I mean, I think a lot of that interview actually needs another look because I don't think we've shouted about it enough. It's
I
phenomenal.
actually agree, and I think this is what's so hard about stuff like that. You took her to the roof. It was like blowing a gale. She's not bothered because she's having such a good time. You're singing Spice Girls?
Yeah,
Or-
so she wrote a song when she was younger about Justin
Bieber.
Bieber to Spice Girls. If you want to be my Bieber.
was it that?
Yeah, so we found the lyrics and then we sang it from the top of the rooftop, all whilst having an afternoon tea. I poured a tea, tried to be posh, when you pour it high up.
Yeah.
Then the gust of wind took it and blew it all down a Prada jacket. She was fine. She's like, oh, that's fine. It was real Prada because she's Billie Eilish. She's not going to have Prada from Burnley Market, is she? Which,
No.
by the way, if you do want any, I can sort you out. And then a stylist, like everyone was laughing, and you know what Nana's like when we've got a good bit. The enthusiasm Nana told shows. He's like nodding away, going.
He's like a proud mum.
Double thumbs up,
Yeah.
thinking, right, we've got our bit, we know what this is going to be. And then I cut, and I don't think her stylist was too happy.
Okay, I'll
You
be.
got to get
I'll
it
be
high.
mother.
Get it high. That's it. Higher. Oh!
Well, that's what we get for being on the roof.
Not that high.
So don't worry.
I'm
that.
so sorry to your team
No,
and stylist.
that's okay. That's okay.
I'll
Roger.
get that out there.
Roger is going to be very angry with me. I don't give a though.
That's
Don't
actually,
worry, it's just tea.
That's actually
It's
Prada.
water-based.
Yeah, it'll come out. That'll come out.
It's okay.
Great start. Great start.
I like.
Well, I think your next one with Billie Eilish could be a British day out to the dry cleaners, and you can both sit there in front of the.
Oh,
in front
wait,
of
just
the-
dries. You've got until it's finished drying.
Yeah, in
It's
the
quite nice.
laundrette. That could be fun.
I went to dry cleaners last week. She had a right go at me.
Did
Why?
She went back. She couldn't hear me. I said, I need you to do a jacket. She said, come again. I said, no, red wine.
No.
Got a joke for every occasion.
I knew it. It's
I
the
did.
speed with which he was saying
Yes,
We can keep that in, can't
No,
we?
it was brilliant. Keep it
Keep
in.
it in.
They'll
It's an
love
old
it.
one.
They'll love it.
It's an old one.
I have to say, and this is a bit of a bog, boring chat, but I don't understand dry cleaning, and I don't believe it works. I think it smells fusty when it comes back.
If you get a good steamer, you can keep jackets and suits very well cleaned and looking brand new. That's all I'll say.
I don't believe in them steamer things.
I disagree.
You made me buy one of them.
They're so
You made me
good.
buy one of them. I was like, I don't understand how it
I
works.
steam every night
Doesn't
before I
work.
put me out. Yes, they do. You need to get it hot,
Doesn't
keep it
work.
on, and you probably got a crap one.
I haven't got a crap one. I got the one that you sent me in the link.
Oh wait, Billie
doesn't work.
Eilish, I think, is class. She's like super famous, this girl, but proper. Again, I
Tell
wanna
us
say
something that didn't make the edit that you know you can tell us.
proper down to earth. I think it all made the edit, Shani.
Oh, that's
I
good
think it all
then.
made the edit.
Well,
the
I
only,
think we
the
need
only
to
thing
shout about it again.
she was going off to Radio 1 after us.
Yeah.
So I was
Why
like,
is that in your head so much?
No,
you
I-
do realise she'll go on other TV shows and radio
no,
shows.
no. But then, so I just said say hello to Greg for me. That was about it. So I don't think that made the cut. I doubt it. I said say hello. That was
Yeah.
about it, really. And then she was going off to do.
Well, that's a better sell then. That's actually brilliant. If
See,
you go
there's
on
nothing-
YouTube,
there's
what do they have to
nothing
type in?
She put Billie Eilish, Jordan North, or Billie Eilish Capital. Yeah, she weren't I think it all made it in there. It was great, and the thing when you're about to do an interview and you'll know, as soon as someone walks in, you get a vibe. I just knew it was going to be a good laugh. You can't explain it. Do you know what I mean? Like sometimes when we have guests that walk in the studio, you just think it's going to be great.
I reckon what we need to do is shout about it a bit more on the show. I think when they're as good as this, like obviously if you're listening to this, go check it out on Global Player or YouTube. But what I would say is I think occasionally on the show we need to double back. It's a bit like, hang on a minute, I think this must have skipped some people by here. Because it's the best Billie Eilish chat I've seen from her.
It got comments on YouTube saying this is the best interview we have seen. And yeah, you're right. If it's blinking, you miss it.
Because we get so many people on the show that sometimes we can...
Because we turn out and every day we're like, right, because we're radio presenters and we tuned in to be like, right, that was yesterday, that was a good show, on to tomorrow.
Yeah.
You never have a chance to sit back and go, that link you talked about the other week was good.
Well, I don't think there's any harm in occasionally almost... What I liked about Harry Hill when it used to be on TV was like a kind of catch up on everything, is occasionally like maybe once every couple of weeks or something, be a bit like, these are the guests we've had on the show the last 2 weeks.
It's a nice idea.
Like, and they've said this, or they did this. Like, and get more from it, because you're right, sometimes we can move on and actually...
Well, do you remember at Christmas when we literally sang School of Rock with Jack Black?
Yeah.
And it's gone. I don't think I ever saw the footage.
I know, we should.
And you think to yourself,
no, you're
oh my
not
God.
hardcore.
No,
It was
you're
the
not
best.
hardcore. And I really feel sad that it feels like a dream and it doesn't feel like it happened.
It's like picky bits.
Gone.
We need a picky bits of guests sort of thing that we do.
That's nice.
There's a time. This is great. See, what you're hearing right now is how we do. I think Capital Breakfast picky bits.
Yeah.
Lovely. Let's start doing that.
Oh, that's such a good idea,
And
mate.
it's just
and
a
we
little
bring
reminder.
stuff back.
Yeah.
I suppose we do show and tell, I was just thinking, but it's
that's-
not quite the same, is
I
it?
kind of think that's one best thing each from the week. I think we keep it specifically to some of the guests that we've had in.
Yeah, nice.
And just be a bit like, hello, if you didn't see this, like...
Agreed. Okay, bring that one to Jimmy. Love that.
Right then, let's do quotes from the notes. Still my favourite bit we do this. This is usually little tidbits that have been said in the studio throughout the week. Sometimes have been said on air. Most of the time, they are off air. There's even one that we can't even say on the podcast that we do for the Christmas party.
Oh,
That
yeah.
Sean bags up throughout the week. You did one from 2023 the other week.
Oh yeah, I've got them all stored, and they are locked with my face as the password, so
Yeah.
that if my phone was ever stolen,
Oh, good.
we
I'm so
won't all
sorry.
go to hell.
Yeah.
This is one of the ones I wrote down, and I spelt it phonetically to remind myself. Do you remember when we had to do an advert for Volkswagen, but we were instructed to try and say it the way it should be said in German, which is Volkswagen.
And at the time of recording, we've had to re-record it because now they want it as Volkswagen.
Wagon.
Yeah, this is the sort of thing that we encounter on the daily. So brilliant that we're giving away a car.
Oh,
really cool prize.
That side of it's amazing.
Really cool prize. Now, I had to say, so originally I went, and you can win a brand new Volkswagen, said it like that, comes and it goes. Then someone said, I think you've got to pronounce it with a slight German accent.
That was
Now-
the instruction.
That was the instruction,
That
and
was the
we.
instruction.
I thought I'd
we
nailed it.
believed
I was like, surely you don't need to do a German accent because I've said the word as German. Like, it doesn't, I don't need to go Volkswagen in amongst, like, and you could win a brand new Volkswagen. Like,
Yeah,
anyway,
yes, yeah.
So this obviously caused problems in the studio. We all wanted to go home, and yet this was the situation when we recorded it.
I can't wait to hear.
I can't either. I love these.
I'm winning a stylish, sporty, brand new Volkswagen.
Oh no! It was so good though.
I'm going to give you three options. I'm winning a stylish, sporty, brand new Volkswagen Golf GT. You've got to stop laughing. I'm nailing this. Stop laughing.
Don't laugh.
Just laugh, but with no sound. I'm winning a stylish, sporty, brand new Volkswagen Golf GT.
Why are you doing it like King Julian?
I did it on that one. All right, here we go. I'm winning a stylish, sporty, brand new Volkswagen Golf GTI.
Oh, I love those outtakes.
I had to stop. So we record them after the show. We do promos and go out across the station for like a week or two. So that was off air, but oh my God, you were going Volkswagen.
And the irony of it all, it's just Volkswagen.
And then
so
we come in,
we're
and
back
this
to
is the job.
square one.
So we were arguing, and our exec said, "Oh, by the way, you need to re-record that, and it's Volkswagen."
And just say Volkswagen.
Just say Volkswagen, really. Right, what about this quote? Quote of the century, this. I guarantee every good-looking guy has put a bra on a pillow.
Yeah.
That was Chris.
We were going to do that this week, weren't we?
Yeah.
We need to bring that back.
We need to bring it back. Okay, here's the deal with this. I did say this, and we were having a discussion in the studio about the TV show Virgin Island. Now, I don't want to say anything more about that quote. Every good-looking guy has put a bra on a pillow. But if someone messages into the next mailbox episode, I will answer it there.
Fantastic.
That's the deal.
That's
Okay,
a
so
great
you don't want to go
deal.
into it now?
Not right now.
You told me what you...
Because I think there's a whole discussion in it.
It's basically,
Okay.
he told me what he did with this.
Say no more.
I will say no more. And then
That
somebody
one-
else on the team went, "Oh yeah, I did that." As a...
If someone really wants to know about this, they'll write into the mailbox episode, which comes out on Wednesday, and I will answer it then.
That's a wonderful tease, Chris.
Very good.
I think that is it for this week's quote from the notes.
Yes, that's us done for today. We will be back with our mailbox edition on Wednesday.
Yes, if you want to get involved, drop us a comment, give us a little rating wherever you listen to your podcast. Could be Spotify, Apple, Global Player, whichever it is. The more stuff we get, the better. Also, if you want to email us, it's aftertheshowshow@capitalfm.com.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
This has been a Global Player original production.